Hi guys. So I guess I kind of forgot to put into like a cable here, but I guess I just figured it out. Thank God. Hope you guys are doing good. It's been a while since I have been here, but I have been busy. So I hope you are with me today. And today I'm gonna do like 2 writing sessions with 15 minutes each. So we should be writing like 30 minutes. Oops. But before we start, I want to show you what I will be working on today. Let's try this out. So, okay, you can see my screen, and here we have it. So this is basically inside of Final Draft, which is the software I use, where I am writing my TV show. And for me, it's like I come up with different ideas. So this is like how I build out the show. It's supposed to be a thriller show with like 6 episodes, it looks like now. And this is just a great way for me to not feel overwhelmed, because sometimes it can feel like, oh my God, how am I gonna come up with all these things? And I hope you can see my stuff. Do you see my screen of Final Draft, or do you see my internet? That's weird. That's a bummer. Let's see if I can fix it, or I will just have to move on. Display. Let's see. Yeah, window. Why doesn't it work? I tested this earlier. I'm sorry about this. This is super weird. Now you see my screen here. Let's see. I'm looking at my own phone to see if this works. It doesn't seem to work. Why doesn't it want to pick up my Final Draft software? I mean, now you see me everywhere, right? Oh, now. I don't know what happened. Sorry. You should be able to see it now, though, right? Let's see. Yeah. So I will go back here. Sorry about that. So here's inside Final Draft, which is the software I use. So this is like the 6 episodes of my thriller show. So this is just me beating out the story. So each like post-it note is like a scene, So this is a great way, like if you're beginning of your story or like in the middle, you can work with this all the time. Like this is how I work all the time, because if I do like a new draft from my screenplay, I can go back here as well and then move things around. But then you have to make sure that you have, like if you move one scene here, it's not gonna be moving in the actual screenplay. So you need to like go back and forth and do that. But I think this is a great way to like get an overview of the story. And to me, this is helpful for not feeling overwhelmed, because now it's like just doing one scene by scene, coming up with all different stuff, just like elaborate like what can happen in this story. And nothing is set in stone here, so I can move things, I can remove everything, and I can just move around. I think it's funny because I tend to write some stuff in English, some stuff in Swedish, so this is just like a disaster for now. But it's just for me, so it's a great way to actually not feel that overwhelmed for the story. Anyway, I just want to show you because I think that's nice to do. So let's get some writing down. I'm gonna do... Actually, if you have any great tips on how you work with your screenplay, why don't you add a comment below? Because I'm super curious to know like how other people are working with their stories and like methods and stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna put my timer on for 15 minutes. And let's see, 15 minutes, you will work on your stuff and I'll work on my stuff. It's like having a writing buddy, like get some stuff done, because I know that's one of my biggest struggles, to actually get stuff done. And I think, yeah, it's great. Yeah, like Travis said, let's go, champ. I know, I'm just babbling. So let's do 15 minutes. Let's go. Every time. Getting so scared. Okay, that's 15 minutes. I'm just gonna finish up one thing before I'm gonna forget it. Yeah, you know what? Every time I feel like I can't get anything done, but then I sit down and I just look at my screen of all the beats, and so for some reason I just come up with different stuff. It might not be good. I might have to remove it, but at least I keep like brainstorming and coming up with new ideas. So how did everyone do? Did you get something done? Let's see, look at the camera, comments. Hey, glad to see you. You're writing and hope everything's good. Oh, everything's good with me. Are you doing good? And the project I'm working on is like a thriller. It's supposed to be like a mini series, I believe. And yeah, I'm kind of taking inspirations from like Dead to Me, because I really love that show. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. So I want it to be like 30 minutes dramedy. It's like a case. Yeah, it's fun, but I have had a hard time to come up with ideas. But now I feel like I get some stuff done at least. Yes. Anyway, let's take like 5 minutes, get some water or something, and then we will be back here, and then we can do another 15 minutes. Please write down a question or something if you have any, and I'll look at them before we start again. So see you back in 5. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm back. I never know how many times, like how long is 5 minutes if I don't put a timer on. So I hope that was 5 minutes. Anyway, if you have any questions or something, please add them below, and that would be so much fun. And I guess we would do another 15 minutes. So you work on your projects and I work on mine. And it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to challenge us and try to keep on writing. So I'll set 15 more minutes on the timer, starting right now. Let's go. And that's 15 minutes. Wow. Hi, young listener. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, I was definitely in a zone. I felt like I got a lot done. I came up with some new characters. I got up some new plot points. And yeah, I think it's good. And I think this is very helpful to actually set a timer, just do your thing. Because it helps a lot. And if you weren't here, I'm just going to show you again. Hopefully this works this time. So you should see my screen. I'm going to double check that you actually do. Yes, you do. So this is where I've been working on. This is my beat board in Final Draft. So I just come up with different ideas here. All these post-its are scenes. So it's like a nice way for me to actually see what's happening in the story. It's easier for me to not just staring at a blank page. I'm just coming up, moving it around. It's great if you're in the beginning stages. I actually use this when I write all the time. Actually, when I go through different drafts, I also I need to change something. This doesn't work. This is boring. I need to change this up. What's the midpoint and everything like that. So then I can use this as well to move things around, and I love that. It's amazing. So how did you guys do on your writing? I hope you got some stuff done. And I have actually been thinking of doing a writing week, which will be I will go live 4 times, 4 days in a row, and get some momentum up for writing, digging, focus really much on writing that week. And if you think that would be fun and if you would enjoy it, please add a comment below. And if you want to learn how to use Final Draft, if you have Final Draft and you want to learn how to use the beatboard, you can watch some of my tutorials of Final Draft. I have several ones, and I hope you enjoyed this session, and I hope to be back very soon. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.